Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Today we'll discuss about DNA. We'll know a presentation about all things about DNA. What is DNA? DNA or deoxyribonucleic acid is a molecule that carries the genetic instruction for the development, functioning, growth and reproduction of all known living organisms and many viruses. It is often referred to as the building block of life because it contains the blueprint for the structure and function of living organisms. Where is DNA found? DNA is in every cell of every living thing. It is found within the chromosomes of the cell. Chromosomes work to build proteins and assist in duplication or division of cells. DNA can be found in various organisms and biological materials. Here, I can say some common places where DNA can be found. Cell nucleus. In eukaryotic cells, DNA is primarily located within the cell nucleus where it is organized into a structure called chromosome. Number 2, mitochondria. Mitochondria are organelles found in eukaryotic cells that are responsible for energy production through cellular respiration. DNA molecules known as mitochondrial DNA or mtDNA, which encode some of genes necessary for mitochondrial functions. Number 3, chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are organelles found in plant and algal cells that are responsible for photosynthesis. Like mitochondria, chloroplast contains their own DNA molecules known as chloroplast DNA or cpDNA, which encode genes involved in photosynthesis process. Number 4, blood. DNA can be extracted from various blood samples, including whole blood, plasma, serum, or dried blood spots. Blood samples are commonly used for genetic testing, forensic analysis, and medical diagnostics. Number 5, saliva. DNA can be found in saliva samples collected from the mouth. Saliva samples are non-invasive, easy to collect, making them useful for genetic testing, paternity testing, and personal genomics. Number 6, hair. DNA can be extracted from hair follicles or hair shafts. Hair samples are often used for forensic analysis, anthropology, and genetic ancestry testing. Number 7, skin cells. DNA is presented in the nuclei of skin cells, which can be collected through non-invasive methods such as swabs or scrapings. Number 8, body fluids. DNA can be found in various body fluids including urine, semen, vaginal secretions, and cerebrospinal fluid. Overall, we can say DNA can be found in a wide range of biological materials and serves as a valuable sources of genetic information for genetic research, medical diagnostics, and forensic investigation. The unique structure of DNA allows it to be the hereditary molecule and allows it to store instruction for directing cell activities. Now, we can talk about DNA structure. DNA or deoxyribonucleic acid is made of sugar and nitrogen bases and phosphate. Here we can see the building blocks of DNA. The blocks is included deoxyribo sugar, which is a pentose sugar, nitrogen bases, adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine, and phosphate. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. It is a long molecule made up of monomers called nucleotides. The twisted ladder shape is called double helix. The nitrogen bases are, we already talked about, adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. The backbone of DNA is formed by alternating sugar and phosphates held together by a strong bond. The rungs of the ladder are formed by the four nitrogen bases are held together by weak is called hydrogen bonds. DNA or deoxyribonucleic acid is a molecule that essential for development, functioning, reproduction or all non-living organism. Structurally, DNA is a double stranded helical molecule composed of nucleotides. Each molecule consists of sugar molecule, which is known as deoxyribose, a phosphate group, and one of the four nitrogen bases. The two strands of DNA are held together by hydrogen bonds between complementary base pairs, adenine pairs with thymine and cytosine pairs with guanine. What does DNA look like? The bases of DNA pair with each other in a predicting way. We already said that A always pairs with T, C always pairs with G. What does DNA look like? The sequence of nucleotides in DNA forms with genetic code, which determines the sequence of amino acids in proteins. DNA is organized into structures called chromosomes, which are located into cell nucleus in eukaryotic cells. In addition to cell nucleus, DNA is also found in organelles. How does DNA work? The four letters of DNA make up codons. These chemicals are repeated in various orders over and over. These codons make up genes. These genes tells the cells how to make a protein and controls everything in a cell. DNA or deoxyribonucleic acid serves as the blueprint of life, containing the instruction necessary for the development, functioning and reproduction of all non-living organisms. Here's how DNA works. Storage of genetic information, gene expression, protein synthesis, regulation of cellular processes, inheritance. Overall, DNA serves as the molecular basis of heredity and is essential for the functioning and survival of all living organisms. Its structure and function are central to the field of the genetics, molecular biology, and also biotechnology, and what we are reading for bioinformatics. Let's practice. We already talked about how nucleotides bond with each other. We know adenine bond with thymine and cytosine bond with guanine. Here we are seeing one strand of DNA has base sequences T, A, C, G, A, T, T, G, A. What is the complementary strand of DNA? Let us think for few moments. Wonderful. I guess you can make the answer. The answer is A, T, G, C, T, A, C, T. And must you know why? Thank you for the listen and be with me. See you soon in next class.